Hey, how's it going? So today you're gonna get me about as close to live as possible. Usually whenever I do this, I have pre-recorded gameplay, and even though I'm not scripting it, I am just talking over gameplay, and then I splice up the audio and stuff like that. But I'm here. We're live. Last time I did this was probably over a year ago at this point, and I do want to apologize. I think today's video is going to be a little. It's going to be a little self-indulgent. I'm just going to be talking about myself and rambling, kind of about this channel. I think there's some stuff I kind of want to talk about, and I think that there has been some interesting developments since I started doing this. I think a little bit ago. I started doing this when I think originally made my video on anger, which was a really vulnerable video for me to make, and I'll be honest with that. And I was so anxious about uploading that. But it went a lot better than I was kind of expecting it to. I had a lot of people, close friends, stuff like that, people that I wouldn't even ever thought would have been comfortable talking about stuff like that, did reach out to me and say like, hey, I saw your video and like, I related to it or this and that. At that time, things that I was doing, we were only really getting like, on a good day I would get 60 views. And that would be like, oh, let's go, dude. 40 views is a flop, but 60 views, now we're talking. I don't know if you guys realize, I'm sure a lot of people have even noticed, now you're kind of getting recommended videos from channels that have I guess even my size, 500 subs, a couple thousand subs, very, very few subscribers. Because of that change, and I do like it, I think it's cool. My videos, I think over the past couple ones I've done have been some of the most successful things I've ever done. Even if it's just 1,000 views, it is still not what I'm used to. Like I said before, 60 views would be a good day. So, videos that I would originally be making for friends and just kind of little stuff like that. Now instead of getting 60 views, my last one got like 2.4 thousand. Which is a little nuts, I think, for me. And this isn't like a humble brag. This is something that I'm legitimately just thinking about. Because I forget which one it was. I think it was the original one I made on dealing with sadness. That I remember, not like a panic attack, but I remember kind of like freaking out before uploading it because I got very vulnerable in that video. I recorded it when I was kind of in a really, really deep pit, I would say. And I uploaded it, and it got like 150 views or something like that. And I had like a bunch of people who weren't my friends and stuff commenting on it, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then I made another one, and that got like 200 views. And then I did one that got like 70, and I was like, "All right, we're back." And then I got another one, and that one got like 1,000 or something. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Now I have 12-year-olds that play TF2, kind of playing armchair therapist in my comments section. And I'm mostly joking around. I think everyone has been, extremely nice, and it's weird. But because I don't really script and do anything with that, a lot of times I would say things that I didn't really like. I would upload a video because I don't script them, and then immediately I can be like, I feel like I should take this down. I feel like I get a little too preachy, which is something that I really have an issue with because I'm a dumbass. I'm really stupid. Hence why I'm making these videos. I'm sitting here playing TF2 or Minecraft, and and talking about how I'm lonely. I have very little real life experience that I can shoot advice for, and I'm not really trying to give advice. But I think in the end, I end up always coming off maybe a little preachy, and I hated that. And I think that can lead into a topic that I've kind of been thinking of making a video about for a while, and that's like parasocial-esque behavior, which I don't even really like saying the word parasocial, just because I think over the past couple of years it's become a buzz term, especially on like Twitch and stuff like that, and it's really overused. But I think there is a level of experience that I have with it as someone who is not, I'm not a creator. I'm not like a YouTuber. But at the same time, I have been in shoes similar to that, while also, for the most part, being a viewer, being someone who is consuming, so much content. There is a witch somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh! I realized this whole time I had a fortune pickaxe, and I have been using my netherite one. Awesome. You know, I think I've been pretty vulnerable on the internet, more than I think even most actual YouTubers or whatever you want to call them. I'm pretty open about kind of, you know, what I do, but I think at the same time I do control kind of what you guys see. You know, what information I tell you, how I present it, for example. And so, you know, for example, earlier I mentioned 12-year-olds in TF2. Man, you know, some of them really love playing armchair therapist and telling me what to do in my comment section. And you know, to an extent, it is, you know, it's valid, right? I'm being vulnerable on the internet, so maybe people just see that as an invitation that I'm like looking for advice or need like someone to tell me what to do, and that's not really the case at all. I think it was funny, like it was almost like funny. This one, I uploaded like I think it was the saddest one. I uploaded a video and someone was like, "Have you tried just getting a therapist?" I'm like, it's like, all right, dude. Again, I'm not like trying to be an asshole or shitting on this person. It was like almost so, it was very funny. I think what I was saying though is that, you know, I do control kind of what I would say you people or you guys see. So even though I am being vulnerable, you know, you guys don't know me. You know, people don't know me on the internet. You know, I only use Twitter, and for the most part I'm pretty dead on it. Like I post like once every 2 weeks, or I'll just like, I like a ton of stuff, and you know, you'll probably see that if you were to follow me, but I'm not really out there posting my deep thoughts and my opinions on everything. I don't really care to be, I think, super reactionary, which sounds maybe a little pretentious. It's not really how I meant it. I just don't. I'm very aware that my opinion is not important 90% of the time, and I'm not informed on, I would say, 99% of topics that I would even want to give my opinion on. I think a lot of people could see what I'm doing, and I think very easily start to think that we're friends, or that they have the authority to kind of dictate, you know, how they feel about me personally or something like that. And I don't know, it rubs me a little bit the wrong way, and I think that because of that, I kind of thought I could maybe say something about, you know, parasocial type people that don't really understand boundaries. It is hard. I think the main reason, the main times that I am really able to make videos and talk about, I would say, pretty vulnerable stuff without, even though I don't get too specific, I'm sitting here kind of letting my thoughts out about things I'm going through, and I'm being pretty brutally honest about it. I think closer to even, you know, more so than I am to even a lot of friends, I would say, in my life, you know what I mean? And the issue is that, you know, to make stuff like that, I kind of have to be really depressed. Past couple years have been a little rough, if I'm being brutally honest, been a little rough. So for like 3 weeks, it was really easy for me to pump out a couple of videos. It was like, yo, I'm so depressed that I got so much stuff to talk about. But I remember, you know, I kind of got sick of it. I don't remember my last video. I think my last video was 3 weeks ago, but before, like, I think a week before that, I was like, yo, making these videos depresses me, and I don't really want to do it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Here, I'll do the classic YouTuber shot here. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I think show Twitter in the description if you guys want to follow me there. It's really the only other platform I use. Don't have really anything else. But thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, see you guys.